Welcome. We are live on WNBA, fourth quarter, the Las Vegas Aces against the Indiana Fever, as well as the Atlanta Dream against the Chicago Sky. Now, the Chicago Sky is Angel Reese, and Atlanta Dream, of course, is Atlanta. With Brittany Griner and Pow Pow from South Carolina, and Alicia Gray, who won the skills competition for the WNBA All-Star. Now, Indiana Fever is Caitlin Clark against the three-time MVP, Asia Wilson. Now, the score is 69-66. The Fever been leading most of the game, pretty much. They really have. But Asia Wilson, who was missing everything but the barn, said, I'm going to keep shooting. I am. So, because the first quarter, it was 21-20 Fever. Second quarter, 21-16 Fever. But then the third quarter, the Aces stepped up 22-19. So I'm telling you, the Fever was leading the entire time up until here recently. Okay, so let's look at these box scores right quick with this game. For the Fever, Natasha Howard, 7. Aaliyah Boston, 24. She is killing it. 11 of 16 from the floor, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Kelsey Mitchell, 16 points. Lexi Hull, 7, and Caitlin Clark, 13. Now, Caitlin is 1 of 7 from 3 and 5 of 15 from the floor. She has 10 assists, though, and 3 rebounds. And for the Aces, Asia Wilson has only 14. She's 5 of 18. She's thinking up the joint. And she knew it. She said, I'm going to just keep shooting. I don't care. They're going to go in eventually. Chelsea Gray, 15. Jewel Lord, 10. Jewel Young. Let me make sure I'm saying Young first name right. It's Young, Jackie Young, I'm sorry. Jackie Young, 12. And Nye off the bench with 11. Now, the Aces are shooting 5 of 18 from 3 for 27% and 42.2 from the field. Now, the Fever, though, 31% from 3, 6 of 19. That ain't much better. And 50% from the floor. Let's see. Let me see what these rebounds looking like. Now, free throws, the Aces are 90% and the Fever is 71. Blocks, 2 for the Aces. Points in the paint, though. Now, Leah Boston is killing it in the paint. She worked this summer with one of the coaches on her inside game. She wanted to be able to finish. And I said that last year. Check out some of the videos from last year. She needed to finish, plain and simple, and she knew that. So she did the work. I just gave you the stats. They're giving them on ESPN. My son swears I should be on ESPN already. But I just gave you the stats that they are giving on TV right now. Turnovers, though. The Fever, 15, and the Aces, 11. Points in the paint, 44-32. Let me see. 44-32. That's turnovers. Points in the paint. And the largest lead was 10 by the Fever. All right. So the score 69-69 with 4:34 left in this here fourth quarter game. Chelsea Gray, bless her heart. She said playing with the unrivaled, that 3-on-3 lead, really helped her game. Asia Wilson, I'm telling you, she's a, let me check something before I say it. Let me make sure I'm right. I want to make sure I'm right before I say it. I think I know I'm right, but I want to make sure. Let me see something. Yep, I was right. 3-time MVP. I wanted to be right in 20, 22, and 24. Yeah, 3-time MVP, A'ja Wilson. Yes. Finals MVP in 23. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 23 and 22. Yeah, she's a beast now. She's a beast. I think she's dating Bam out of Bayou from Miami Heat. That's what I think. Jackie Young with an and one 73-69. Hold on, y'all. I gotta try to do something. Yeah, she trying to do a little something. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I can't do this. I'm trying to do something, y'all. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Share the link. I gotta share this to Facebook, y'all. Got a little technical difficulties going on here. So we have to do the broadcast a little different. So Sports Chat with Nat fans, I'm going to put the link on the Facebook page, but I'm live on YouTube. All right, here's the link. I'm live on, there we go. Next post. There we go. All right, now. So, no, we're not going to boost it. We ain't doing that. All right, so let me go back to my sheet here. Oh no, wrong page. All right, so look, let me get back to my ESPN page. There we go. All right, so it's 76-71. We're down to 326. Now, yeah, that's Hull. She's tough. I like her. Listen, if you've been following me any kind of time, some people say I'm a little too rough. Some say I'm a little gruff, I don't care what you say. If you're going to get on the basketball court, male, female, monkey, or dog, play. When you got the ball in your hand, hold it with your life. Don't just be holding it all flimsy, willy-nilly. No, it ain't a hot potato. It's the basketball. Grip that sucker. That's why you got muscles in your arms. Hold it. If you tall, jump. I'll save that for tonight. For the finals. I got some juicy stuff for the final. Game 7. I got some juicy stuff. I got juicy stats. I got juicy stuff. Okay, wait a minute. All right, so Lexi Hall, they got a challenge, Aces challenge. I don't know what she's challenging. Let me see. All right, so, A'ja all over her back. What is you challenging? Is you challenging out of bounds? I don't see how you can't. No, that's a foul, A'ja. And what the girl? The coach. Lord, Becky Hammond. How can you wait a minute? What is they looking at? Hold on. Let me turn it up so I can see what they're talking about. Because I don't see what is their challenges is what I want to know. Also, they're looking at whose ball it is. Okay, so it's going to be overturned. Aces retain their. Oh yeah, that was off of Leah. I didn't know what they was challenging. Okay, so they was challenging who touched the ball last. I wish I'd have known that. I could have been solved that. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah. I mean, we wasted all that time on. Oh, yeah, they did get that wrong. You got 3 officials and y'all missed that. How did y'all miss that? on now. And she tripped her too. She fouled her. I don't know what they were looking at. They just looking at the out of bounds. The Aces, now the Aces have won a couple of times championship, but it was back to back. But right now, these last couple of years, they ain't been looking that good. And I don't know if it's Chelsea. I don't know what's slowing them down. I don't know. I believe Becky might be a little toxic, but that's just me. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. All right, this 78-73. I'm gonna do some research, but there's something going on over there because they got the MVP, but they can't seem to win. And Jackie Young, it seemed to be a good team. See, Chelsea is not consistent though. Let me look at something right quick. The Chelsea, she'll have a good game one day, and then the next day she ain't scoring their point. 81-73 right now. Great. Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea, great. Okay, she averages 13 points a game. Today she got 15. But let me look at these last couple of games. Hold on. Okay, I knew I was accurate. Okay, so on Friday, she only had 7 points. On Tuesday, she had 9. On the 15th, she had 20. On the 13th, she had 13. On the 11th, she had 28. But see, she's not consistent. That's that. I believe she half of the issue. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying. All right, it's 81-75. We down to 2 minutes left in this game. Kelsey Mitchell is up to 20 points. All right, I'm just saying. She's an MVP and all of that. And I'm just saying. She's 32 years old, so she WNBA stands. Oh, Angel Wilson showing up. The reigning MVP is showing up in the fourth quarter. She stunk up the joint in the first half. She's showing up. Let me look at this. Okay, a little spin, little rope, spin around, left hand. Oh, she killing. Listen, spin, left hand layup, and a foul. Leah, you fouled her. You bumped her. She the MVP. All right. Yeah, she missed about 13 shots in the first half. I told her she stuck up the joint in the first half. I'm just saying. She did. Now, I proved my point. Chelsea Gray is not consistent. She's not. She got 18 today, but like I said, she had 7 and 9 the last 2 games prior to. So I'm just saying. She just got to pick it up. All right, so we live on YouTube today. I shared the link to the Facebook Sports Chat with Nat page, and we will be live on YouTube tonight for the Game 7. Okay. All right now. She did. They bleeped out now. I was listening very intentionally, but they bleeped something out. The commentator even said, what she say? We don't know. They bleeped it out. Okay. They bleeped it out. All right, so it's 83-75. We down to 146. Angel Wilson is currently at the line. She's at the line. She makes free throws. All right. That's so now we're up to 84-75, down to 140. Aaliyah Boston brought it up. Kelsey Mitchell back out to Caitlin. Caitlin 3, no good. Angel with the rebound. Hull all over, but she said, give it here. That's what I'm talking about. Hold your ball. Chelsea Gray trying to direct traffic, hopping. Okay, they moving around a little bit. Jackie Young to Chelsea Gray. She ain't hit that. Leah Boston. Caitlin was 0 for 7 in threes. Yeah, bless her heart. She made a layup right there, though. Y'all should catch the live the other night. We had a sip and chat. We're going to do another sip and chat with Sports Chat with Nat. That was we're going to do that again, Vanessa. Now, Vanessa, this is not going to be recorded. Okay, what happened there? Get out of there. Technical difficulties. So this will not be recorded. On the StreamYard thing that we've been doing. All right, here we go. We down to 49 seconds. It's 84-79. Caitlin just made that basket. You know, me and my daughter had a conversation. Now, if you've been following me, you know I've been following the WNBA since the inception. I'm personal friends with Ruthie Bolton, and so I'm just saying, I've been around. But I've noticed something. I don't appreciate how the WNBA spend a lot of time during the timeouts and stuff talking about the personal relationships of these women. They ball players. They do not every timeout tell us who these NBA players is dating and married to and dating all that. We don't see that. Why are you doing it to these women? I don't appreciate it. I don't. What they do off that court is their private business. You do not broadcast who the coaches is dating. They don't do it as much. Now, I may be wrong. Let me know what you think. You think they talk about it too much? I just don't notice that they do that in the NFL. Or now, of course, Taylor Swift is the man's big. That's different. But all the other players, you don't see all their wives and girlfriends every time you turn around on screen, and they ain't talking about it. Why do they do that to the WNBA? Why? Let them play basketball. Wait a minute, what happened there? That was an ugly screen. Good gracious. Good Lord, that looked like a football tackle. Ooh, that was on. Yeah, that was Aaliyah Boston. Yeah, she knocked him down real good. Good Lord. I know Aaliyah did not throw her hands up and she ran right into that girl and knocked her down. I know she did not stand there like, what? I know she didn't. I know she did not. Okay, so the assistant coach is drawing up the play. Aaliyah Boston needs some chapstick. Her lips look like they're hurt. They look like they're hurt. I'm sorry. Oh, so they saying Jackie Young slid into her space. Didn't look like that to me, really, but yeah, I agree with the officials. That was on Aaliyah. That's what I thought. I was right. I agree. That was on Aaliyah. All right. Okay. I thought I was right. I know a little something. Good gracious. All right, here we go. 84-79. We down to 45.9 seconds. Let's see what happens. 45.9. 84.79. Let's see what happened. Yeah, Leah needs some chapstick. My lips hurt. All right, so Jackie Young at the line. Put a little bigger lead on it. 85.79. All right, here we go. 86.79. We down to 40 seconds. Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin got into under the basket. Foul on Caitlin. She had the line. That's Jewel Lloyd. I was going to say something. That wasn't nice. I keep that to myself. I'll keep that one to myself. All right. Caitlin got 17 points. She 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She 3 of 3. 3 of 3. 3 of 3. All right. 86-80. That's just a couple of threes now. So they're not out of it. Hold on. 86-80. Let me check the score of the other game. Timeout. What we got? All right, we got 40 seconds left. 86-81. What are they doing? Okay, so the Dream beat the Sky 93-80. I was going to do something on that, but that game already over. All these challenges here. Asia Wilson in under the basket. Foul. Foul on Caitlin. Her third. The Chicago Sky is struggling. They scored 11 points in the fourth quarter. That's it. They sad. They 3-10. Atlanta is 10-4. Angel Wilson is at the line. Angel Reese, she had 19 rebounds, 10 points. Okay. I'm just saying. Let's see what happened with the Dream. Jones had 13. Brittany Griner 3. Alicia Gray 19. Ryan Howard 22. And Hillman 12. All right, it is 87-81. We down to 30 seconds. Lexi Hall block. Asia Wilson with a block. Asia Wilson with a block. Yes, sir. She comes right over and block. Get that mess out of here. All right. Lexi up under the basket. Oh, Asia on the floor. Wait a minute. Okay, timeout. Lexi. 50-50 ball. Hey, Tatum. Yep, only 10 points. 19 rebounds, but only 10 points. Let me see. I'll go back in a second, Tatum. These 50-50 balls, I love 50-50. It shows your heart. What kind of heart you got? You trying to win the game? And yeah, she blocked the shot without fouling. And then when the loose ball was there, she was down on the floor going after it. Listen, I'm telling you, I love when you play with some hustle and some heart. I'm just saying. You got to do it. You got to do it. And I like how she got a lot of braids, but she got her hair up. Well, Indiana look all right. They all right now. They in the finals for the Commissioner's Cup. Angel was 3 of 11 from the floor. 4 assists. Yeah, that ain't, I mean, it was a double-double, but I mean, Indiana is fine right now because they are sitting They are 6-6, right in the middle. But they are right. 87, 81, 22 seconds left. Minnesota is 12-1. New York Liberty 10-2. Now the Fever beat the Liberty. Indiana will make the playoffs not because so many bad teams. That's because they're good. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston's got they the highest scoring duo right now. So no, it ain't this other team bad. They just that good. Aaliyah Boston's efficiency is way up this season. Now, although Caitlin is not up in the ranks with the assists right now, the team though is a better team. And they got a new coach. They got a new coach now. Now they really did miss Caitlin when she was gone. But the Mystics started out like they was going to do a little something. Vegas, I always think Vegas going to do something because they got Asia and Jewel and Chelsea Gray. But like I just said a few minutes ago, Chelsea Gray has not been consistent. Chelsea is supposedly averaging 13 points a game, but she's not. She get 2 games in there where she under 10 points. So that's really hurting the team. Seattle Storm 8-5, Atlanta 10-4, Phoenix 11-4. But Indiana is going to give Minnesota a run for their money with the Commissioner's Cup. Hold on. She said she don't know how many turnovers. I'm going to tell you how many turnovers you had. Yes, they did. Turnovers. They had 13. Indiana had 18. Hold on. She scored 10 points in the fourth quarter, 8 in the third, 4 in the second, and only 2 in the first. I told you she stuck up the joint in the first half. Liberty Jonquel Jones, right ankle sprain. She just got back. She just got back the other day. She had it again. I mean, she literally just got back. Literally just got back. Wow. Yeah, she just got back. Wow. She sure did. I see it, Tater. I just pulled it up. Yep, I see it. Oh, man. Saturday night. Yeah, I missed that game last night. All right, it occurred at the 8:35 mark of the second quarter. Oh, in Thursday's night game. Okay, the club, I won't available Thursday either. Okay, she 31. She had a previous sprain ankle June the 5th. Right, she just came back. Okay. After further imaging and evaluation, she's avoided long-term injury. Listen, I thought I had twisted my ankle. I had torn my ligament. And I'm an avid walker. I mean, I'm talking 5-6 days a week. I walk, if not 7. And we thought it was a sprain at first, but it was a torn ligament, and it took me a year. Well, I'm old, but anyway, I'm just saying. So it might be a little more than just, it might be a ligament or something, because she just got back just the other day. So, all right, so let me, all right, let's see. Let me see what we got here. WNBA power rankings. Let me look at that. Minnesota. I've been telling y'all since last year, Minnesota was going to be tough. I thought they were going to beat the Liberty last year. Liberty number 2, Atlanta number 3, Phoenix number 4, Indiana number 5. Seattle number 6, Golden State 7, Aces number 8, Sparks 9. All right. Okay, now, let's see what else I want to say. I think that's it right now. I'm going to be live tonight for Game 7 with a few little special tidbits. What you say, Tate? I wish they would add 2 more players to the bit. Yeah, me too. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, 1 or 12. I said that. In college, they have lots of people on the bench. So there's some, yeah, they do. Yeah, Asia said that her team trusts her, and they do. But yeah, I just said something is wrong with them aces. Now, and Asia said until we man up. So that, and I just said Chelsea Gray is not manning up. That one night 7, one night 9, one night 13. Come on, home girl, you's an all-star. You went to the Olympics. They left a whole bunch of other folks off because of you. Show up. I think she's slowing them down because she comes up the court with them knock knees all bumping, all slow. They can't move fast. They slow. They play slow. I'm just saying, they play slow. Okay. Update: Kevin Durant got traded to the Houston Rockets, and he didn't even know. He found out from a broadcast. What kind of tacky stuff is that? I don't know if it's true, but that's what's reported. Allegedly, he found out through a broadcast. I like him in Houston. Miami and Houston. I didn't want him in Miami. I just said it. He didn't know. They just said that he was blindsided. Listen, hold on. Okay, so the Rockets The Suns return. They get Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. They can have that thug. And a number 10 pick. And then a 5 second round picks. Listen. Dylan Brooks is always out there fighting and cutting up. They was glad to get rid of him. They were. I can tell you that. Now, Kevin Durant timeline. In 07, he was drafted by Seattle Supersonics. 16, he signed with the Warriors. He had 2 NBA titles. I'll get that stat for you for the game tonight. Yeah, he almost 40. I think he's 37. Something like that. Yeah, he posted after the fact, but he wasn't involved on the deal. Taylor Head. He didn't know that he had been traded till after it was done. Yeah, that's what now. He may have posted it after he found out, but he didn't know when it was going down. They just said his agent, of course, did it on his behalf. Now, some people are a little bit more involved in their trades, stuff like I suspect. Now, he 51% field goals off the dribble, which is, he was 25th in the NBA. Last season, 35% shooting off the dribble last season. Listen. All right, Kevin is a good shooter, but Kevin just don't have no fire for me. Did I hear they didn't tell other teams they traded him because people are still? Yeah, I didn't see that, but I don't doubt that. Everybody wanted Kevin. Kevin is a sharpshooter. 15-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 2-time MVP for the finals, 27 points per game. Who would not want Kevin Durant? You my girl. I love defense. That's Kevin Durant. I just said it. Sharpshooter. He don't play no defense. Now, every now and then he might block a shot and do a little something. But he's a shooter. That's it. He ain't getting on the floor after no ball. He gonna shoot. That's it. Catch and shoot. That's what I just said. I'm just saying. And he, yeah. Yeah, Kevin, look, Kevin just loves to play basketball. And I said it during the season. I said, I think if Kevin Durant could eat, play basketball, eat, maybe take a shower, play basketball, I think that's what Kevin Durant would do. Now, I saw him dancing. He got a little moves, but I'm just saying, he'll try number basketball. Let's be real. And that's okay. That's okay. If that's all you want to do is play basketball, that's your business. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. But listen, Dylan Brooks he plays a little defense. He get in a little trouble a little bit. So anyway, now we got the Pacers Thunder tonight. Who you got, Taylor? You got the Pacers, right? Now listen, the Thunder look like they're in trouble to me. I said last year that the Thunder would win, but listen, they look like they scared of the Pacers. The Pacers look like they bigger, stronger, and more hungry than the Thunder. The Thunder, they smooth and low key, and I'm just saying, I want you to get out there and fight for it. Fight for it. Scrap. Go for the 50-50 balls. Now they 10-2 at home, the Thunder, and 5-5 on the road. Yeah, I thought you had the Pacers. Now I picked the Thunder the whole time, but these last few games, I don't like their energy. I don't like their defense supposed to be top notch. I'm not seeing it. I see immaturity, and they're young. I understand. They're the youngest team. I understand that. But they let TJ McConnell come in off that bench 3 games and eat them alive. Alive. He got a rebound up over the other boy, Harkenstein. Indiana saw that trade. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, that one. Indiana saw that trade. What? They don't need him. The Indiana is fine. That team is a good team. They were good last year, and they are excellent this year. Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, listen, he's a beast. He's a beast. Dort is not giving them. Dort was a 6th man of the year, but I guess after he won that, he figured he didn't need to play no more. You need to bring that 6th man of the year energy back. Chet is too little. Chet needs some muscle. Chet Holmgren keep getting pushed around. He got some smooth moves, and he's a good blocker and a good rim protector. But you can't protect the rim if you're on the floor because you're too skinny. You need some meat on your bones, and I blame that on the coaching. Now, I know he got his hip broke, and I know he had a screws in his ankle the year before that or something like that. Listen, when he was out, he need muscle. He needs some strength. Okay. TJ McConnell's sister. Yeah, I know. I heard she played for the Phoenix Suns. And listen, TJ is a beast. TJ is a beast. He coming off that bench, scoring them points, disrupting that team. Hey, I got some stats for that for later. I'm going to say that for that game. Now, as far as this WNBA, the final score was the Fever. Wait a minute. Fever 81 and the Aces 89. There's something going on in that Aces locker room. Something is happening. There were some reports of some toxic stuff with Becca Hammond. I'm not sure how true it was. We shall find out, I guess, at some point. Asia Wilson is Asia Wilson, 3-time MVP, and she got some good folks around her. So it may be the coach. It may be. It may be something going on in there. I don't know for sure. But they do have to play defense, and that may go back to coaching. All right, what you say he needs to do whatever Victor is doing because he's... Yeah. And listen, not only that, he need to do what Giannis did. Chet is like 22. Giannis was 18, 19. So, but he needs some meat on him. The trainers, the trainer staff need to put some meat on his bones. Now, however he get them, whether it's muscles or potato, I don't care. He is not strong enough to protect that middle. And Hartenstein, he's smooth, but he let that... Listen, I wrote it down. TJ McConnell out-jumped, out-rebounded a 7-footer, Hartenstein. He out-rebounded him, got the offensive rebound, tight-roped the baseline, and got a jumper. Listen. That's TJ, the oldest guy on both teams, 33. And you out-jumped the 7-footer? Listen. No, that's weak to me. I'm sorry. Call me tough. Call me what you want. That ain't no way in the world he's supposed to overjump you. Yeah, he's slow. Brand is slow. Yeah, he's slow. But TJ is the fire because when he came in that game, they went on a 7-0 run immediately. And he scored or assisted on 17 points once he came in that game. He's a beast. He was 3 or 4 off the bench. He was all open or wide open in that paint. So listen, it's 5:30. I'm gonna probably come back on. The game started at 8. I will probably try to come on about 7:30ish. Maybe 8. I may come on right with them. But I want to make sure I have a few stats and a few things I want to share prior to the game. And then we're going to go from there. How about that? I'm going to go and eat my din. And it's a little too hot to go outside walking, so I'm going to have to do my workout here in the house and keep it moving. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Tater Head, for the chat. You missed the sip and chat the other night. We were a little late with it, but we'll try to post when the next one's coming up. But it was a nice sip and chat late night. That was a yawn, y'all. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm going to go and have my dinner and get my workout in, and I'll be back for Game 7, NBA, the first one since 2016. All right, now, thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.